Myles, how do you slow up Lamar Jackson?
Not many people have figured that out, and nobody's done it consistently. So I'm trying to work out the people who have. So Bengals did it pretty well. Dolphins did pretty well. Do something that works for us, and try to mold ourselves off of the packages that they ran.
Is that kind of the key? You just got to watch some of those games that he's lost and just try to pick off what those other teams did.
Well, I mean, even the games that he's lost, he's done pretty well sometimes. Got to go with the games that they've actually had a solid plan for him and were able to execute it. So, I mean, whether we have to blitz him 35 times like the Dolphins did, or we just have great containment like the Bengals did, got to find what suits us the best.
Is it frustrating you haven't been able to bring him down as much as I'm sure you'd like?
And I hope to change that. We'll see.
The Dolphins seem to figure something out there. What is the risk in selling out like that almost on every play?
Well, I mean, there's heavy risk, but I mean, it changes up the look. Sometimes they win, engage 8 pretty much, or sometimes they backed out, and then it was, giving them a mixture of all of that and kind of keeping him on his toes. And I don't know if that's a one-hit wonder, but we'll see. We'll see if we can try to do something like that. But if that's in the game plan, we'll run it. If it's not, then we'll do something else.
How are you viewing this game and what it means to you guys? And not just that, but then the bye week and then Ravens again.
I mean, they're at the top and they're in the way. And we're trying to go to the playoffs, and right now we got to go through them. So that's how we're looking at it. Bye week just gives us more time to study them and study what we did. Hopefully, what we do on Sunday. So see what we can put on tape and then learn from that. Have an even better performance next time out.
Do you feel like this will define the season for you guys?
Define the season? I feel like that's been said multiple times down the stretch. I don't feel like it'll define the season. I feel like we go out there and play our brand of football, and then it'll give us a good look of who we are.
Myles, last year you guys went through a playoff run where you got late in the season, you had these games that you had to win. Can you draw off of that experience and as far as this year and having the understanding of what it's going to take for you guys to get back?
Winners find a way to win, regardless. Whether you have experience or not, you can come in fresh-faced and a rookie and find a way to win. If it's your nature and your discipline, that's just part of who you are. It's part of your DNA. And I think we have a lot of those guys on the team.
Hey, when Jack got hurt last month, everybody feared it was going to hurt earlier this month. Everybody feared it was going to be longer term. Were you surprised to see him come back as quickly as he did?
Nah, the kid's tough. We shouldn't call him a kid. He's older than me. But when he was out here with no sleeves on, he had shorts on. He doesn't care. If it's not some torn or completely snapped off the bone, he's coming out here and practicing as hard as he can.
Ravens have given up a good number of sacks this year. Do you feel like there's opportunities there?
Man, I feel like in the past years, their O-line and Lamar just worked off each other so well, and it's a little bit tougher. I feel like with some of the injuries they've had on O-line and some of the movements they've had to make, it's been kind of messing up the chemistry they have and allowing some sacks. So right now, we got to be able to take advantage of that.
And when you look at their run game, is it all about Lamar and how he makes everything different because he can just keep it going?
Yes. I mean, the guy is dynamic by himself. He can run the ball for 20 yards if he wanted to. So it's tough enough having to stop the running game. And then you add a couple more elements. You had Ricard. You had the other strong running back group, and then him. It keeps them unique from everybody else in the league.
Myles, I know there's been a handful of snaps this year where you dropped back in coverage, and I know Tack and Jadavion have done it too a handful of times. I guess, what does that do for you guys as a unit when the ends are going back like that?
I mean, first time I dropped in coverage, Grand Delpit had a forced fumble. So hoping they're looking at me and trying to slide towards me, and we sneak with one on the other side or through the middle. Just try to find new ways to get people to the quarterback and causing pressures and big plays.
Back to Conklin for a second, because you know offensive tackles in the league so well. How good is he?
Do I?
Offensive tackles?
No.
You don't study him?
Not anymore, I just go out there and play. That's a joke. Nah, he's one of the best.
Okay.
He's one of the best right tackles there is. I think he can play left tackle pretty well. So going out there, he's very, very good at running the ball towards him. And then when I want to say he's more than satisfactory. Pass blocking, I think he has another step he can take so he can be a little bit better. But I mean, if I got to go against him in practice, I think I can give him a couple cues or tips. But until then, I think he'll keep on ironing his sword against some of these guys and some of these rushers that we go against later down the stretch.
Everybody talks about Kareem and the spark he brings to the offense. Does he bring a spark to the defense too? Just his energy, maybe, or something?
I mean, I think the offense just in general, whenever they make a big play, Kareem just happens to run hard and like violent. And so when he gets up, he's always celebrating. He's always, real passionate. You feel that energy regardless, whether on both sides. And when you get nicked, it's just like, damn, he did it again. And he doesn't celebrate. He throws the ball out. Kareem, you know when he's done something. And so that it would be good to have that little spark in there. But I mean, both are dynamos in their own right.
What's it mean to get Tack back? Have you guys missed him?
We have. He's an X factor in our room, being able to drop very well, and also being a different rusher than me and JD. So we miss him. I'm glad he's back.
Hey, how are the ratings on MGTV?
How are the ratings?
Yeah.
Have you watched?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Then you tell me.
Well,
Give me a
I want
rating.
to ask you a question about the most recent episode. Well, Stefanski just showed up there. I didn't know what was going on. There's Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, he took a ride with me.
Okay.
He hopped in the car with me. We went over there. He had no idea where he was going, and popped up and got to see the mural I put in my house.
What did you ever give him that gift from way back in Minnesota game?
Yeah, I did.
Care to share what it was?
He hasn't shared it?
No.
Well, then I won't either.
Do you like it?
He did. He loved it. Put it on his wall.
You should put that in the next episode then.
I don't think they'll give me exclusive footage from his room.